What's going on, acquaintances? This is Dreginy here as always because I own this channel. And today I got a new Dreginy review for you. This is the review for the new Kingdom Hearts game Dream Drop Distance for the Nintendo 3DS. My 18th birthday just passed and I got this game for my birthday. And I beat it in like 2 days or something, but it took me about 20 hours of gameplay. Not too long, not too short. About the average length for a Kingdom Hearts game. I gotta say, I guess I was kind of expecting a little too much, so I was slightly disappointed. For some, like the game itself was actually very good. It was very fun, but I definitely had my little ifs and about the game. First of all, I'll start off with the strong points. This game has incredible graphics. Like I haven't really compared it yet, but it looks like it has basically the same graphics as the PS2 games, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Maybe not quite as smooth because it's on like a handheld console or something, but until I actually accurately compare the graphics of the games, I'm gonna say that they look the same. So yeah, beautiful graphics. They're very bright, very colorful, very very strong. I guess if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. This game's it looks incredible. The music, like every other Kingdom Hearts game, is beautiful. It has a very unique soundtrack, and that's what I like about Kingdom Hearts. It doesn't really have any generic music. They use very unique music, very awesome, very amazing music that always fits the moods for whatever's happening in the game. And yeah, the music is also really good. Now the story. That was my mind exploding. Like, I think the story for this game, you're either gonna absolutely love the hell out of it, or it's gonna turn you right off. It's like, this story, it has to. I'm not gonna really explain too much, but I'm gonna say this: it has to do with time travel. Like the time travel aspect really doesn't really matter too much until right at the end of the game, but it gets crazy at the end of the game. But I loved it. Like, I thought the story of this game was excellent. And also, the backstory, man. This game has so much backstory, it's not even funny. Like, all the glossaries and everything you collect explains everything. Like, exactly about, like, how the Keyblade War started. What exactly is Kingdom Hearts? That gets explained. And everything about like Xehanort, who Xehanort is, who Ansem is, all this crap gets like beautifully explained. I was always a little confused about all that until this game. I played this game and it all just clicked and everything just makes sense now. Okay, so those are the good things about the game. Now I will talk. Wait. No. There's still some more good things. The combat. It's as good as ever. It's the normal like X to attack and everything. We see the command deck from Birth by Sleep comes back again, which is good. But there's a new thing called flow motion, which lets you like I explained what it was in the demo review, but I'll explain it again. I guess it lets you like fly all over the place, and it's very bright and very flashy. And basically, you move really fast, and you can also use this. Basically, I usually use it just to get from one end of an area to the other really quickly, but you can also use it in combat. I usually don't like to do that unless I'm trying to beat some of the Dream Eaters very quickly. Dream Eaters are what they're called in this game. They're not heartless, not nobodies, they're not unversed. They're Dream Eaters. They're new. But yeah, I don't really use flow motion combat much. I usually just prefer swinging my Keyblade around or using my deck commands. But yeah, flow motion's pretty cool. It's very flashy. It's very fast. It's pretty fun to just fly all over the place. But it's a little touchy. Sometimes I'll try to go forward and I end up just going back, and it's like, well, what the hell just happened? And then I start flying all over the place and go places I don't even want to go. Okay, now I can move on to the bad stuff of the game. There isn't really too much negative things I can say about the game, but the biggest thing is the drop system. This game tries to tell like two multiple stories, kind of like how Birth by Sleep told three multiple stories, but they didn't execute it the same way. It wasn't executed as well as Birth by Sleep executed the multiple story thing. What they did with Dream Drop Distance is that you keep constantly switching between playing with Sora and playing with Riku. And you have this thing called the drop gauge, however it's pronounced, I don't know, the drop bar. And as you as you're playing with one character, that bar steadily decreases. And once it goes all the way down to 0, you abruptly just switch to the next character. Like it has like a screen where it has like a transition screen and everything, but it just like your character just stops and he falls asleep. And like if you're in the middle of doing something, you might not even notice the bar, and you're like, oh shit, oh fuck. Like honestly, I find the drop system to be very annoying, and honestly I think it took away from the experience a little bit. But you can buy some. There's these potions called Drop Me Nots and Drop Me Nevers, which refill your gauge whenever you want to. But even so, I don't want to have to do that. I guess it's okay though, because you can also choose to drop into the next character whenever you want as well. But still, it's kind of annoying. Really, I think that was my only the only bad thing I really had to say about the game. It was good. The story was excellent. The graphics are great. The combat is pretty good. It's the combat is basic Kingdom Hearts. The flow motion's fun. It's a little could have a little more work, but it's a little fun. It's pretty fun. I would probably give this game an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.3. An 8.5 sounds a little too high for me. Yeah, it's a good game. If you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, I would definitely suggest picking this game up, but you don't have to, obviously. But I think it's a good game. Yeah, 8.3 out of 10. That's my final verdict for this game. This has been Dreginy. Good day to you all. Boobs. Okay, sorry guys. There was one thing I forgot about. There was blah, blah, blah. Talking too fast. There was one negative thing I forgot to mention about the game. Like, I hate doing this after I'm putting this after my first recording, but it has to be done because I forgot about it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with The World Ends With You. It's a DS game, also made by Square Enix. One of my favorite games of all time. But the main protagonists of The World Ends With You all make an appearance in Dream Drop Distance, and personally, I didn't like it. Like, I love that the characters were in the game, but what they did with the characters, it didn't flesh out enough. I didn't feel like their story in the game finished. Like they were on they were on a mission to destroy this Dream Eater, and they don't get the chance really. So Sora goes off. And okay, here's a bit of a spoiler. I guess if you don't want to listen to this, then just stop listening now. But yeah, so Sora goes off. He destroys this Dream Eater, but then nothing happens. Like, you don't see what happens with the characters. Like, are they able to go back to Shibuya or anything? Did they beat the mission? Did they get erased? Like, nothing. You don't really see what happens to them after. Like, unless there's some sort of like side thing that I haven't done yet. Because, like, Sora goes off to beat the Dream Eater, and that's it. Like they were talking about how they were trapped in this world, and they had to get back to Shibuya in their own world. Like, honestly, I think the only reason that they were really put in the game was to explain the dual world thing, which really you wouldn't even understand unless you've played The World Ends With You. So I don't know. I didn't really like that much. I felt like they didn't really finish their story, but yeah. Okay, this time I'm really out. Goodbye.